Thank you very much, QuickShot. I'm here at SK Gaming's Forgiven, who still has not died once in 4 games to split. Forgiven the Immortal. Congratulations, another victory and great play by you guys.
Thank you.
Talk us through the picks and bans, getting that Rek'Sai for yourself, but giving up the Gnar-Jarvan combo, which is has proven to be lethal in the past.
Yeah, I think you all tried, because we were on the purple side, to leave as many picks as possible, because we take like 2 picks per rotation. And they actually didn't succeed that much because we prepared about this sort of plan from UOL, and we knew that if they want to have chance of winning, they will prepare something like this, and they wouldn't base the game inside the game. Like they will just go for a win outside of it, like by picks and bans. And like we got Rek'Sai, who is like the most OP jungler, I think, even after the nerfs. And in general, we have just too many good players individually that they can make every pick work.
So you banned out a lot of top laners and you let them have the Gnar. Then you pick Kennen. Was that like some sort of plan that Kennen's really good against Gnar, or?
It's just that they have like 2 static picks actually. They had Syndra and Jinx, and in general, except like if you think the team fight, how it will going to develop, like Gnar and Sarva will just jump on me, or they will just try to create a team fight via they can just pull out a combo for 5-man stun or whatever. But they were actually like 3 versus 3, and our 3 were better than theirs. And like Freddy will just go in, pop an ultimate with a flash and whip. That's it.
You guys are winning all the lane swaps so far, and were you surprised to see them lane swap even when you had like a Blitz, which is like not the strongest pick, 2v2?
No, I mean, UOL, we played like, I think 28, 29 scrims, maybe less. We lost every single bot lane, so we were actually expecting that.
Oh, okay. You were mentioning the team fight and how you would match up versus each other, so let's actually get a replay up on the screen for one of the beautiful team fights, actually a beautiful flank by Freddy when you guys, when Unicorns of Love are in the river. Let's roll the clip and Forgiven, talk us through what happens there if you see Freddy coming in.
Yeah, I mean, we see Jinx misposition really hard, and like Freddy calls that he will engage, I will just prep my ultimate, and everyone else will just go to either Syndra or whatever the priority target is. And like with Syndra and Jinx out of the fight, it's pretty much easy, like just clean up, you know, nothing else.
Yeah.
So you guys are getting all the Drakes almost so far. Do you think the meta is a lot about getting the Drakes? Like you put a lot of focus into that?
Well, it's just Baron Dragon. If we can't take towers, we have to take something. We can't just farm everywhere. Yeah. So if people just unworthy and they don't like care about Dragon, we will just take 4 Dragons before 28 minutes, and then we will just contest the first and we will die.
Yeah, seems like a lot of teams don't seem to care about the Dragons because you're getting them all.
Interesting that you mentioned the farming. It was kind of like Forgiven's farm simulator there for the most of the game in the beginning. Is that like a conscious choice that you know that you're not going to be needed anywhere else before any team fight occurs?
I just try to farm everything before any single team fight happens, so I can provide my team the most ridiculous advantage I can provide by myself. And if people just don't punish it or they just are ineffective into stopping me doing that, I will just farm everything and I will be like 4K gold or more ahead every single time.
Mm-hmm. You guys were actually a lot gold ahead, I think 8K gold at one point, but then the base race happened, of sort of a base race, you traded inhibitors. Let's get the replay up on the screen of that base race because somehow the Unicorns of Love got back in the game. Let's roll the clip and talk me through decision making when you saw that they were going for that top turret.
It was actually a 50-50 call, like Freddy called that he will just go in to stall them from taking everything, in hope of he maybe takes a kill, would just push mid, and ultimately I think the result of it was okay because we were the team that was ahead, and like we just took the mid inhibitor, which is the most important. You all tried to play it after by pushing bot lane, which is inefficient, and we just had to basically wait for 5 minutes and then play out of that back again.
So you guys were not too phased by that they took the inhibitors, you just kept
No, we just wait.
You just wait. It all seems so simple. Yeah, there we see that you guys trade the inhibitor. You guys ended up with a mid inhibitor, which was really good as well. Let's fast forward to another phase in the game when the Unicorns of Love went for Baron. Another risky move on their part. Let's get that replay up on the screen as well. And Cyanide, I wanted you to talk through this one because you were the Smite King once, but Svenskeren does a good job here.
It was really nerve-wracking because the Baron was going, let's roll the clip here.
It'll roll in a second.
The Baron was going down really fast. I thought maybe they can make it, but Freddy and Svenskeren just flashed really like insanely bravely into the pit, and Svenskeren somehow gets it. I don't know how he does it, and it just clean up duty at this point, and it just game-ending Baron right there.
And Cyanide, in this case, the Unicorns of Love, was it good of them to go for that bold Baron call, and should they maybe just have positioned differently because you're in the pit against the cannon and your AP carry is outside?
Yeah, it was a bit awkward because even if they ended up getting the Baron, they would have all died. So I don't know if it was really a smart call, if they were just a bit faster.
Yeah, you agree. I thought you wanted to say something there that you...
No, I just think that UL have really high potential. I mean, I see like their mid laner, the top laner are one of the best players in general of the league, and I think if they can improve as a team and not focus on individual targets or in general individual improvement, they can have a great future upon them.
So you have 0 deaths so far in the league. Does that get into your head at all? Like you're, oh, I kind of don't want to go in because I might die, or you're just like, screw it, if I die, I don't care.
I don't care if they come. If they overcommit on me, they will die from the rest of my team. It's just that people were efficient in diving me or giving me a hard time team fighting, so I just take advantage of it and I will position as much aggressively as I can and I will just flash QSS or heal or whatever I can in order to just save myself.
Why did you decide to build the attack speed pretty late in the game? You went for the Bloodthirster and the Infinity Edge first before you went for the Average Blade and then eventually Static Shiv?
I mean, if I go against a squishy target and people in early game don't build that much of an armor, let's say I go 1 versus 1 against Jinx on Shooter, okay? I will flash a stun and well, I will just critical QR and he's dead.
Well, I wish I had that much clear decision-making in game. Final question, and Rated in an interview said that you were the best AD carry he ever played with. That's saying a lot, knowing that he played with the likes of Reckless. Do you feel right now that you have the most skill in all the bottom lanes?
By far.
By far. All right. Thank you very much. Very sure and very confident talking to Forgiven here. It's time for us to take a short break, but we'll be back shortly for our final match of the day between Meet Your Makers and the Copenhagen Wolves. Don't you go anywhere.
Okay, team, I have a very serious question. Are we gonna win?
We're gonna win! Vizicachi flashes in. He's gonna be able to keep getting pushed back. Freddy doing a good job. That's a flash knockup. Svenskeren saves him. Slicing Maelstrom in the middle of the team. He's got the Hourglass down. They've got Vardags. The damage is down. They follow up with Hylissang. SK are in place. They pulled out Chachi. Chachi's thrown and rated against the wall. The first victim will be Hylissang, as we do see Baron was secured by SK Gaming. Hourglass is up, but there's no slicing Maelstrom yet. Freddy's in trouble. We do see him going aggressive nonetheless. Power of Evil in the background is going to get taken out. They've taken down the Unicorns of Love. Another decisive win